Hey there and welcome to this video. In a recent video, I'm not sure how recent, I made this movie quote lettering thingy. I don't know how to call it. I mean, it's not a photo, it's not a drawing. I also don't want to say lettering or because I just lettered 3 words, but I want to do something very similar. Again, a movie quote, this time from Spider-Man. Probably can't really think which one it is, but yeah, so I have a sketch prepared on my iPad, and I think my original idea, because I want to print it onto this recycled paper, but I think my original idea was to draw it directly on there, but I'm not that good at drawing, so I prepared it in Procreate, and the advantage in Procreate is that you can still change it up and, you know, move things and make things, you know, scale them down, scale them up if you need to. For example, with this hand over here, I struggled a lot to draw this hand, so I obviously used the reference image, but I didn't trace it, I just had it open on my laptop. So this hand was kind of a struggle to create, and so I think it's just I think I'm just gonna use that, but I don't want to print it like that. I think I will go over with a brush pen in Procreate and just add some more, you know, so that I will have a solid drawing. I don't know, because this is more like a sketch. Maybe I will use the sketch, maybe a combination of both, but yeah, I wanted to include this since I didn't include the sketch. Although, you know what, I could maybe in the end of the video I will just put the speed drawing or this time-lapse video that comes with Procreate, and maybe I'm just gonna put that in the end of this video in case you want to check it out. But yeah, but now I'm just gonna go over with, which I will probably also speed up, go over with a brush pen. Or to be honest, I think I'm just gonna use it like this. I mean, I could try how it looks, but I feel like it's just with a brush pen with the different thicknesses of the stroke, I think it's even more difficult than a sketch. So maybe I'm just gonna go. Am I even at the right layer? Yeah, but I think I might, whoops, make this a bit more translucent. What layer is that? I don't know. I think that's my main sketch area. Okay, so that I can actually see what I'm doing with the brush pen. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I like it or not. And otherwise I will just use the sketch. Okay, actually I do like it. It wasn't too difficult. So maybe I just have a pretty steady hand right now. I don't know. Usually it's more difficult. But I'm gonna make this layer a bit more visible because I have those not shadows, but sort of. I don't know. I think I might print it with the sketch. Maybe I will reprint it without it. I don't know. But for now I'm gonna leave it on. And I think what I want to do is I will use again, like with the other one, with this one, I think I will use a font again and then have 2 words. I haven't mentioned the quote yet, but it's obviously the with great power comes great responsibility. No. Yeah, well, maybe I should check that again before I mess up right now. But I think I will letter the words power and responsibility and have the rest with a font. So I'm just gonna add this, add text. I think I'm gonna go with small letters with great, and I do want to change the font. Which one did I have for the other one? Might have been this one, I don't know. And I might also change a few things here. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. To get a bit space in between those. Okay, cool. And so now I'm just gonna duplicate it so that I don't have to make those same changes again. Maybe it saves, and if I add a new text it will take those changes with great power. Okay, and now maybe I should make it a bit smaller. So I'm just gonna select everything, and wait, the font is okay, but the size, so not that small. Maybe a 25 or a 30. I think I'm going with the 30. And obviously I still need to change that. With great power comes but a small c. And now I'm gonna change this as well. And also a 30. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna add a new layer and another one. So this layer I'm gonna use, do I still have the right brush here? So I'm gonna use this tool letter, and I hope I don't mess it up. Oh, I'm impressed that I could letter this on the first try. I still think I have to resize a few things, although it might be okay. We'll see. Okay, I need to move this around. And that's also the advantage of using Procreate, because I've had this issue with lettering with a brush pen on paper that I just ran out of space, or that I messed up and you're just stuck with your mistake. But here you could just change it and redo that, and so that's definitely an advantage on, you know, digital art opposed to traditional. But okay, so I'm just gonna move this. Oh, I'm so stupid. I accidentally lettered it on the same the same layer, but I can just move that. I think I'm gonna redo this just because this word is so long, so maybe I have to space it out a little bit more. Okay, now as you could say, I kind of split this word into two sections because it was a little bit too big. So I'm gonna combine those now, scale it down. I mean, the power I probably have to scale down as well. And so now I'm just gonna use the second part, or oops, that's not the selection tool. But I'm just gonna select the ability part, or the second part, and add this. I think I have to scale it down a little bit. It's a bit bigger, I think. I think that's all right. And now I'm gonna select the entire word and move it. I hate that this word is so long because it takes up the entire space there, and it would be cool to have it kind of like, you know, like to have a shift in there. That one with for example, you can see this with this one with gray, you know, the with gray is a bit more to the left and the power more to the right, that you kind of get like this shift in there. I might try to move this part a little bit. Maybe I can still achieve it if I move it a bit more like that. Yeah, it looks nice, but I think I will scale those down a bit more, because I'm afraid that if I get this too close to the border, it won't not print correctly, but you know that it might get lost, for example, in the frame, or also that it's just too close to the frame. So I think I might just scale everything down. But before I want those layers to be, is there a possibility to create a new layer with all layers that are visible? I want to check that out. Don't know, combine down, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just gonna copy this project and merge all the layers together. But this way I will still have the individual layers if I need them. Select. I'm just gonna duplicate this one. Okay, and now I can just, hopefully, if it works, move them all together. Awesome. Because now if I would change my mind to what? If I now change my mind to hide the sketch layer, I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, so I'm just gonna scale this down a little bit and center, because this way I can just scale it as an entire image and not all those individual layers. Okay, how does this look? I like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna send this to my laptop and print it out, and yeah. Okay, so this is the finished code. I'm very happy about this. The only thing that I might change is to put the part with great power a little bit higher, because there seems to be a bit space on the top. And maybe the other part I could have, you know, put a little bit more towards the bottom, the comes great responsibility part. But other than that, I think I like it, but I still need new frames, so I'm not going to put this in a frame quite yet. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I see you in my next one. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to put the time lapse here if you want to check it out.